Hi there, welcome back to the Nook. I'm Sarah. For today's workout of the week, we're doing Tabata style, but just all low impact, to show you don't always have to be jumping around to get your heart rate up. Let's get warmed up. Start with those feet a little wider than hip distance. We'll go down and press up with those hands. So down, and then make those triceps work as you press your arms back. As always, do what feels good in your body. I'll give you a couple modifications, but do what feels good for you. Push yourself, but also know your limits. Last one down. Here, we're gonna reach up, side tap, side tap. So your body stays facing forward, finding a little bit of opening through your sides. One more like this. And then we'll pull back for a hamstring curl. So once again, upper body is engaged, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top, heels going towards that glute. Last one here. Good morning. Still keep those feet wide, tip it over like you're peering over an edge. Have water nearby. These go quick. It's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Last one right here, we're diving right in. It's an in and out squat. 2, 1, sit it down, squat, step, squat and step, squat and step together. So even though you're stepping out, making sure those feet, those toes are facing forward the entire time. Coming down onto the mat for a bear plank with reaching one hand towards the opposite knee. So you find tabletop, lift those knees, and then reach. One hand to the opposite knee. Try to minimize your shift, keeping your core nice and tight. Keep those knees close to the ground and don't stop when you hear that first ding, because that's just 3, 2, 1, then time. Stand it up. Start with those feet together. Going right back and forth. Step, squat, together. Step, squat, together. So sinking low in your squat, getting those hips nice and close to your heels. Like you're sitting in that kindergarten chair, as I like to say. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice job going all the way to that final ding. Coming right back down for our bear plank. Slight lift off the mat. Tap, tap. The closer you are to the mat, the more challenging it is. So if you need to come up a little higher, just to get a feel for it, that's okay, but each round try to get a little bit lower. Excellent, there's our halfway. So we have 4 times through each move in this Tabata workout today. 2, 1, step out, get low. Arms wherever they feel comfortable. If you want to up it a little bit, put them behind your head. Keep your chest lifted, still sinking your hips down. Time. Down into your hands and knees. Getting set up right away. 3, 2, 1. Tuck those toes, lift those knees off. Can you keep your back flat-ish in this position so you're not here? Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Of course, breathe. So much in this one. Awesome, last one through. Last time squat, last time bear plank. Can we take a little break? Can we move right along? Step it out, get low and together. Step it out, get low and together. You can certainly pick up this pace, but I don't want you to lose the depth of the squat. Right back down, final time. Tuck those toes, brace that core, flatten that back. Here we go, last time through. Maybe you pick up the pace one. Now you know where it's going. Just like that, you have 10 seconds. Can you hover your knees so little off the floor? Time. 30 seconds, stand it up. I know it's tempting just to sit. Stand it up, walk it out. Grab a sip of water. This next round's all about the twist. We're going lunge backwards, twist. So it will look like this. I'll lunge back. I twist towards my front leg. I stand up, we alternate. And then it's a side plank twist. I'll show you that one when we come down. That break goes quick. Step it back. Twist it towards that front leg, step together. Take the first couple really slow. Step back, down and twist, back together. Once you find the rhythm, once you find the form and the depth, you can pick it up. This first round takes slow. Nice. Come on down to the mat. Plank rotations. So we're going open to one side. It helps to have your feet staggered so you can twist it out. Option always, you can drop that knee, but then come back to that plank in between. Drop that knee. Or keep it lifted the whole time. Lunge rotations. Remember, you're twisting towards that front leg as I fall out and lose my balance. That's okay. We put a smile on our face, we get right back in. Exhale as you twist. And then you're coming right back down. Now the reason I say stagger your feet is because your feet twist also. You don't just stay on your toes. Notice my feet fully turn to the side. My hips fully turn to the side. My chest opens fully to the side. You see where I'm going with this? All the way, open, and then close, everything faces the mat. And then we open to the other side. Time. There's our halfway. Right back to these lunges. I'm gonna really focus on my balance this time to see if I can get it together. Here it is. Also, if you're having trouble balancing, making sure your feet going back on a railroad track, parallel, not a tightrope. Excellent. Coming down, plant those hands, side plank. This round, make sure that top arm is active. So it's working on the bottom because it has to for hold our weight, but make it active up top too. Time. Final one through, each one. Best ones yet. Exhale as you twist on that lunge. Time. Final side plank and then we break. Then we're already halfway through this workout. You're doing awesome. These ones go quick, but don't sacrifice form to pick up your speed. I'd rather have you fully open to the side and really engage through your obliques than rush it. Three, two, one, time. Stand it up. Round three. We're going to a cross touch. So I'll show you from the front. It's going to be here. Send your hips back. Reach what you can reach. So for me, it's probably my shin. Maybe it's the outside of your leg. Maybe it's your toe. From the side, it looks like this. It's like a hinge from those hips. Here it is. Arms stay active, reach it out and up. So a little bit quicker of a pace. Legs are straight-ish. And reach where you can reach. If you can reach that outside of your foot, reach your outside of your foot. Excellent. Come on down to the mat. This next one's a tricky one. It's going to be a push-up with a lay down. So you'll go all the way down, reach it out, press it up. All the way down, hover that upper body, press it up. More than welcome to do these from your feet. I'm just doing the lower impact one today. Time. Stand it up. Turn your feet out slightly, just a tiny bit, and reach it down. And up. So feeling this to your glutes, feeling this to your hamstrings, and then really engage to your core, especially as you stand up. Time, coming down to that push-up, and with that extension down, lower down slow, all the way. We lift out and back up. So it's not a rest unless you need to. Your upper body's staying off the mat. Trying to press up as one piece. Stand it up. Tiny turn out with those feet. Tuck that tailbone under, find those long, strong arms. We're down and up. All the way through, that's just 3, 2, 1, time. Coming back down for your push-up. You want to try them from your feet, try them from your feet. Maybe even if it's just the first one. So it'll look like this. Lower down, reach out, reach in, press up as one piece. And one piece-ish. Awesome, one more time through each one. Reach high, you got this. Flat, arms straight and strong. Sending those hips back. Tiny knee bend if you need it. Done with those. Come on down. Last time through for your push-up extension. If you're in the modification, make sure your hips stay tucked under. If I had a drawstring on my pants, it would work to stay on the ground. You don't want your hips to lead the way. Time, stand it right up. Find your water, find a break. We just got one more round. This next move, a different one. I don't know if I've ever done this in a workout of the week before. It's a touchdown. So our upper body stays flat. And then it's a kick one out, kick one out. So reaching. So your back stays flat. So if you need to reach higher, you reach higher. I don't want you here. Back stays flat the whole time. So we're back flat. Step it out. If you can tap the floor with a flat back, which involves you bending your knees, you can do that. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Go where you need to go to keep your flat back and step out, step in. And then get low. So you kind of hold that squat the entire time as you kick your feet out. This next one's just a plank with a shoulder tap. I'll show you the first round from the front. Send those hips low, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. So if you're in the modification, your hips are low. If you're from your feet, you can spread your feet apart a little bit to give yourself a little bit of a wider base. Time, coming up. Remember, find that flat back. That's the most important part. Doesn't matter how low you can reach. Find the flat back, kick it out. Can you get lower in that squat? That will help. Three, two, one. Stand it up first, and then bring it on down. Shoulder taps. Find that plank. Modified or full. Minimize that shift. Reaching your left to your right shoulder, your right hand to your left shoulder. Time. Halfway through, you got 2 more of each round, and then we are done. Then we do a quick stretch, you'll be about your day. Get low. Find that flat back. Kick it out. Now be noticing what your foot is doing. I just noticed mine was really turning out. Make sure this foot is straight ahead, in the center. Our body does funny things sometimes when it needs to correct something or modify, kind of compensate. Shoulder taps. Gonna modify this round, see the knees, straight line from your knees to your shoulders. So I'm tucking my tailbone under to engage through my lower abdominals. Still trying to minimize that shift, just in a different way. Time. Just like that, final round through. One more time with our touchdowns. Get low, flat back, kick it out. Keep your eyes towards the ground. You know by this one what we're doing. You don't need to see the screen. Keep the back of your neck long. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Deep breath. Come on down. Last time. Shoulder taps. Can you try them from your feet? Widen your stance. Tuck your hips. You got this. Plant that hand soft. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Time. Stand it up. Reach it out. A little twist. Twist that back leg. Couple big breaths. Let's have that heart rate slowly come down. Awesome. Find yourself into a wide-legged squat. So toes turn fully out, wide-legged squat. Elbows more than welcome to be on your legs. Reach it up to one side, back to center, twist it the other way. You can straighten that arm if you need more. Stand it up slow, quad stretch. Find your favorite leg to balance on. Grab the other foot, knees stay close together, tuck your hips under, hold on to something or that imaginary lamppost. Getting that stretch to the front side of your leg. And then switch it over. Thanks for joining me in that one today. Sometimes I crave a little low impact where you're not jumping up and down. Some of us can't jump at all, so this is a great alternative to see the modifications. Tip it down, hamstring stretch, kick one leg out, tip it this way. There's our final ding. We're gonna go over because we need to stretch the other side. That's okay. Kick it out, other side. Roll it up, reach those hands behind your back, open up your chest, maybe gaze towards where your wall meets your ceiling, or even your ceiling if it feels good. Release the hands, one more inhale up. Press those hands together, bring them into heart center. Thank yourself for showing up because you deserve it. You decided to show up today, and I guarantee you it was worth it. Once again, I'm Sarah. I'll see you next week for another workout of the week. See you soon.